welcome to our mindful moments. Oh, really? That's awesome. Yeah, you can send some of that here too.
Yeah, send all the sunshine, please.
Welcome to our mindful moments. We come live every single Wednesday at 7:30 Mountain Standard Time, and we come for 30 minutes just to kind of chat about anything, life stuff, just have a talk, build our community. We do have a YouTube channel. Um, Hi. Yes, this one. And if you guys don't mind following it, it's in our link trees and it gets posted in our stories. It would be like really good if you guys could follow that and subscribe to our channel there.
Yes, that would mean so much.
This live video, yes. Yeah, these live videos are the ones that are posted on YouTube. And we're going to start doing more shorts and some other motivational videos on there too. We're a little bit slow going, getting
Yeah,
started, but
we're just getting things rolling.
absolutely. But
And
talking about,
soon we'll be moving to YouTube, right? To go live.
yeah, yeah. Once we build that up a little bit more, then we plan on just going live on YouTube. And maybe if we get really skilled one day, we'll be able to do it on all of our platforms, but we're not quite there yet.
We're still learning and we're growing.
Yeah, absolutely. So today we're going to talk about social media. And so it's a good way to kind of open this. And we're going to talk about, I don't know, what people think about it and how much you use it and what platforms you use and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, let's hear it in the comments. Hey, Crystal.
What platforms do you guys use in social media? And how much do you use social media? And what do you use social media for?
Now, for myself, I use Facebook and Instagram are my two main platforms. I'm still learning TikTok.
Yeah, I use
Are those your
Facebook,
three?
but that's private. So that's mostly for people that I know or that I'm connected with in some way or business or things like that. But my Instagram and my TikTok are open and public, which are also in our link trees as well.
Yeah, sometimes social media can take up a lot of people's days.
Yeah,
Get lost in the scroll, searching around there, Facebook and Instagram. And
Facebook, Instagram,
that's what we're going to be talking a lot about too today.
Facebook, Instagram. Hmm. Yeah, and I think our topic kind of came down because we were having a conversation earlier today, and so after tonight, every so often I take a little break for a couple of days, and I just break away and I shut it all down because that's what's healthy for me. And so we were talking tonight about what are we going to talk about? What are we going to bring up? And so Chandra was saying, that she's going to be turning off her social media and she's going to go on a detox. So I said, perfect. Why don't we talk about that? So that's what we're going to talk about tonight.
Um, oh, well, thank you.
Facebook and
Yeah,
Instagram,
I
YouTube.
can
Oh
get
yeah,
stuck in the rabbit hole on some.
yeah, Dave.
Thanks.
Actually, we use YouTube too. We didn't even
Oh,
say
yeah,
we both use
you too.
YouTube.
Yeah. Thanks for
We're trying to ask
your
people to subscribe to our YouTube when we don't even say we use it.
I guess that's another one too that we're just starting to grow.
Absolutely.
And as mentioned at the beginning, our YouTube link is in our highlights,
Mm-hmm.
or we post it through our stories almost daily, and it's in our link trees as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, so we just kind of last minute thought of this just in conversation with Emma. She's like, "Oh, you're so brilliant, Chandra. That's what we're going to talk about tonight."
Yeah,
Because doing a digital detox is really great self-care. in so many ways. I remember like a couple years ago, I went through a really challenging time in life a little bit. I just had a lot of stress I was dealing with. So I decided to fully disconnect from like, shut my phone completely off, went off social media and everything, went to the mountains, stayed in a cabin, did my very first solo trip,
You,
which I was nervous about too. And it was
you
the
can
most
share
amazing.
that.
It was the most amazing thing ever. Like I just felt so refreshed. I was able to completely shut my brain off and just like I brought books with me and like had hot baths and just did lots of hikes and stuff too. And just really you get more connected with like the things that you're doing in the moment and nature and everything, right? When you're not consumed by your social media or your phone or checking your messages, right?
Yeah.
And so good for your mindset and having less screen time too. Screen time can be really hard on our mindsets and our bodies and the way we feel.
Yeah, mentally, right? Like, I mean, I know that we don't say like it's interesting. So like we don't always we know not to compare ourselves, right?
Yes.
But it's always like making us wonder or making us, oh, what are they doing, and should I do that? And like it makes people question and sometimes get away from their authentic self. So I think it's really important to turn that off and really, again, when we were talking in the beginning of this, mindful moments was a part of it. So let's just be
Yeah,
mindful of what we're talking about and being connected to our community right now for 30 minutes. And that's some of the things that we had talked about in bringing this forward, is being mindful about being in the present, being in the moment, and being with this community.
exactly. So if anybody wants to do a detox challenge with us, I plan to like, disconnect for the rest of this week. Yes, it can be an addiction. And people are so addicted to like, checking their notifications or getting lost in the scroll or checking and seeing. So it's very important to not only do a digital detox, but you're right, Carrie, to monitor it and regulate it and say, okay, you know what? Maybe 30 minutes, like at 7 o'clock, I'm gonna, do my social media or whatever, right? Not being consumed with it throughout the whole day or like while you're with friends or family or anything, right?
And I got called out on that one. So it was interesting because I was with a family member, and I don't see them too often. And I love to take pictures of everything. Anybody that knows me, like, I don't care if it's a flower or a cloud or whatever, I love to take pictures. So I was like taking pictures, and I took pictures of us together and stuff. And they said, that's really nice. You take pictures and you do some really good videos with us together and stuff. And I like that. But can you take time to just spend it with me? And I didn't even notice. And this was quite a long time ago, but it really made me take a step back because I was living my life through the lens, right? And not in the private or personal moments kind of thing. So it's just balance because I still do it. But I'm very mindful now
Yeah,
of making sure that that time is spent, with people and stuff like that. So it's hard to do because our life is consumed, like we shop online, we talk to friends, we like use so many different messaging apps,
yeah.
and so, yeah, it is hard sometimes to really step away from that.
It is hard. And has
Except for
anybody ever tried?
Wednesdays at
Yeah.
7:30,
Oh,
that's right.
thank you. That's right, Carrie. And yes, you do have to take pictures. Like Emma and I are both the same. Like she may take a little bit more pictures than me, but we're both about the pictures and the memories. 'Cause then you have memories to look back on, right? 'Cause some people are like against taking pictures or like think we take too many pictures. But it's good to collect the memories because maybe you're only in that moment at the once, right? And it's good to have those memories that you can look back on.
Yeah. Well, that's what I always say too, is this moment only happens once.
Yeah,
So,
and that's exactly
and
how I think.
yeah, and whatever you're doing, one thing that always sticks in my head. Yeah, yeah, I think Brenda, like we all like taking pictures for sure. I know we all do because we've shared them lots. Um, but I always think too is whatever I'm doing in my life, so this 30 minutes is important to me, and it's important to me to spend with our community. I absolutely
Mhm.
love spending it with Chandra. Like, I mean, I have a lot of fun, and things like that. But you're trading that 30 minutes of your life for whatever you're doing at that moment, right? Is
Exactly.
that worth it?
Exactly.
And that's what
And
a
that's what we
lot of
appreciate
my posts talk
each and
about.
each and every
is
one of
being,
you for taking the time out of your day to be here with us every Wednesday too.
yes,
There's a bunch of
absolutely.
you who are here every Wednesday, and you know how much that means to us? It means a lot.
It really truly does. It does. Please. Oh no,
Aw.
thank you. We will always take pictures
Yeah.
of our adventures. And yeah, like it's about being intentional with your time and intentional with what you want to share and stuff like that.
Exactly.
So,
And we're still living in the
Chandra,
moment, even when we're taking photos, we're still living in the present moment and we're having fun while we're doing it, right?
absolutely, absolutely. So, why don't you tell us, like, what that digital detox is going to look like? Are you doing it on all your platforms? Like,
Yeah, so
how
I'm
do you
gonna do
do
it
that, and
on
what does that look
I
like?
am gonna do it on all my platforms. I guess I will have to have, maybe just my text turned on because very small amount of people
Yeah,
text me, like my mom and just a couple of people. So that means I will like be fully off of Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. And then I'll be ready again for our YouTube by next Wednesday. So I'm gonna go till either Monday, Tuesday, or all the way up until our next Wednesday, and then I can let everybody know how it worked out too.
yeah. And what kind of things do you think that you'll have time for, or that you're going to focus on doing that maybe social media takes away from?
Well, more time for like my reading, and I do want to get back into because my job's very physical. Like this last month has been a little bit tough on my body because it's something new, something routine. That's the most hardest work I've ever done in my life. So I think it'll give me more time to just kind of like relax, detox my body, my mind, so I can feel refreshed after. I can have more time for my reading as well because I haven't been reading daily because my life all of a sudden turned a little bit hectic for the last
Yeah.
little month. And I'm still trying to like get into that routine. So I think it'll be a really good reset for me, just to kind of clear my mind and thoughts and not worry about, what's going on anywhere else, but just taking care of me and my self-care because we all tend to forget about ourselves sometimes. And I know I never prioritize myself. So these next 4 days, I'm going to prioritize myself and my well-being and my self-care. And be
Yeah.
outside more too. It's supposed to be really nice finally. This is the perfect time to do the
I was just going
detox
to
because
say, if it is getting really nice, I
I'll be
haven't even looked
outside,
here, but
go
I hope they
kayaking.
send it
Yeah.
here because
Yeah,
I
I'll
want
send
some
it
of that.
there. Because yeah, it's supposed to be like 26 or like almost 30 this weekend. So I plan to be outside all weekend too when I'm not working, like kayaking or biking or taking Otis for a stroll, being out in the nature,
Yeah, absolutely.
not having any screen time unless like my mom calls me.
Yeah, it's always important to answer that call.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, no, I get that for sure.
When
But
was the last time you did a digital detox, Emma?
my digital, actually, to be honest, like I don't go usually a week, because I know that you're talking possibly a week or just under,
Yeah,
but
for sure 4 days, maybe to
yeah,
Wednesday.
yeah. Um, I don't know, maybe it's been about a month, but
Oh wow. You went for a long time.
no. That's how long it's been since I've last
Oh, so you do them
done.
often then.
Yeah. So I haven't done it in a while.
Okay.
But it's interesting because on TikTok, TikTok I find is a very busy platform for me. But I've started to slow down on posting on TikTok. I think I was looking at the other day. I posted like a week ago on TikTok, and I used to post like daily. But it's so much to keep up with. So I posted maybe like a week ago, and sometimes like it'll tell you your past posts. So I'll just post them to a story. So it's just really easy going because it's like 2 years ago you posted this. I'm like, super. I repost it. Um,
Nice.
but I have you
Oh,
only,
you only
yeah,
took a break?
yeah. And so yeah, I would say that I'm not on TikTok a whole lot. I pop on a little bit here and there, like a video or two, but I don't really do much on TikTok anymore. It's just so busy. But
Yeah.
Instagram and Facebook, yeah, it's been about a month, but I usually only do like 2 or 3 days. And you'll notice that I'm on a digital detox when I don't post and I don't have stories.
Yeah. Yeah, I can usually tell when I can when you're taking a break.
Yep, because it's
Yeah.
like quiet.
Yeah. But it's all good. And how do you feel after you take a little break?
Good, because I feel like I get overstimulated. Like, it's just so much information in all different realms, right? Like all different genres of
Yeah.
information, and then I always feel like it's important to like respond to comments or, things like that, or support the people who are supporting me because I appreciate that support.
Yes.
Just selling new, yeah. Actually, like we used to go, Brenda and Blake and I, like 3 nights or so a week, we would do lives on TikTok.
Oh,
And
nice.
yeah, we would do like trivia nights and we would do, what's that game called? What was that game that we always played, guys? I always say it wrong, so I can't remember. But anyways, it was fun. So we used to do that and we hung out for a long period of time, but it just gets
Okay.
too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so we've all like kind of shared, yeah, have never, that's it. Never have I ever. And I'll
Nice.
tell you, we learned all a lot about each other on those games.
I bet. That's a really good game to learn.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, so I mean, I haven't been live on TikTok in forever.
Oh,
Like forever. I haven't done
wow.
it. The
Yeah,
only
you've been
lives
live
I do
a
now are
lot.
this one.
Yeah. Oh, nice. I remember I went live with you once when we were on that one hike. Like, oh, I haven't gone live for a couple days.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
When
You
was
and
that? That was probably the
by
last
your
time I
last
was
live?
live. February?
Um, yeah, because it was a winter hike. And it was just before we started our mindful moments because we made a couple of clips for our mindful moments
Oh, we did.
to promote it.
It was fun. Oh yeah, and Brenda and I used to do walk and talks
Oh,
on that's
nice.
right, on
And that's what we
TikTok.
plan
So
to do for
yeah.
a couple of our 30 minutes on Wednesdays on a nice day.
Yeah, yeah. So we used to like walk and we talk with everybody and we'd like show the nature as we walked and stuff. And it was kind of cool because you'd see like nature and stuff from Brenda's side where she is because she's in Oregon, and then you'd see over here in Alberta, and it was kind of cool.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that would have been fun. And then you get to see new scenery all over.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I usually only do a couple days, but people will know I'm detoxing when I just don't have any stories and
Yeah.
don't post. And I'm usually pretty supportive to everybody I try to be, but to my main friends, I hit them first to make sure that their stuff is being sent out there. So all of a sudden I don't show up.
Yes, Emma, thanks for always being so supportive.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what friends need to do, that, right?
Exactly. We show love and support each other.
Yeah. Actually, maybe one time. So we were talking tonight too, is that we're going to do our mindful moments, and we're doing them for 30 minutes, but we might be starting 1 hour once a month, and that's when we have like a guest speaker come and stuff like that. So maybe we could do like a health trivia night.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. When we have the guest speaker,
Well, yeah, and well,
or
yeah, it depends. Like
like
if
on a
they want
different
to do
night.
it, or we can just do it. I was
Yeah.
just thinking, like, and see where everybody's at.
Yeah, that'd be a fun idea. Yeah, so once a month we'll go for 1 hour.
Yeah, starting what, August?
Um, yeah, maybe, or maybe even September. I'm going to be
Yeah,
gone for a couple of weeks in August.
yeah. Okay, we'll
On
start
a
it. We'll
trip.
start it in September. I think we should start it in September.
Yeah,
And we have
yeah.
some other exciting things we can't tell you guys yet, but we have some exciting things coming up on the back burner that's going to be hopefully early next year.
Yes. So, yay, stay tuned. And that means you'll definitely want to subscribe to our channel
Yeah,
too,
for sure.
if you haven't already.
Anyways, well, does anybody have any closing remarks before we leave tonight? Has everybody in here subscribed to our YouTube channel? Yeah, it'll be
Stay
exciting.
tuned.
It's on the lower right now.
Tough. Not me yet.
Yeah, and then
Thank
I'll
you.
get a text after. So what's going on? I was like, it'll be exciting, and we can't wait to share that stuff, like some of the things that are coming up with you guys. So I just want to reiterate what we talk about every time is that if there's anything you want to talk about, if there's someone who you know who wants to be a guest speaker, or if there's something that you'd like to hear about, send us a DM and let us know.
Yes, we go
Yes.
30 minutes every Wednesday at 7:30.
Yeah, Mountain Standard Time.
And thanks for joining us tonight, Crystal.
It's good to see you. But yeah, so if you have any comments or ideas or want anyone to come on as a guest speaker, we'll start that, yeah, probably September. Um, and yeah, so just send us messages, let us know so we can kind of work on those things. Thank you so much. You
Thank
take care.
you.
Well.
And thank
Okay.
you so much again for taking the time out of your day to be here with us. We appreciate every one of you, and we hope you have a wonderful night.
Sending love, everybody.
Sending love.
Good night. Good night.